G'day everybody on YouTube. Welcome to a first look of Desynced. A big thank you to the developer for sending a key through to this. It was released a few days ago. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to do a recording because I've been away. So there will be a link below for you guys on YouTube if you want to check this game out for yourself. I have had a little bit of a fiddle just before I went away. And we're going to get straight into a new game and check it out. Let's do a random seed. That looks pretty good. Peaceful mode. What's none? Passive. Hostile if attacked. Will attack if you get close. Will attack discovered players. Let's go on hostile. Resources and all that type of stuff. Let's go. No, we won't do the tutorial. We'll just get on with it. Straight on with it. The Desynced is about basically the story behind Desynced is that your mothership above the planet has actually in effect broken down and it needs repairs, but you get sent down to the planet to start processing materials and creating components and stuff like that to basically rebuild and repair your ship, your mothership. That's the whole idea. So what we've got here, so basically by creating the uplink, you create an uplink to and a connection to the mothership, which allows you and gives you the ability to research new technology and stuff like that. We'll just keep going with that. I personally would, I'm just going to have a little bit of a squiz around this area. I personally would, there is hostile aliens on the planet as well, but I would personally probably kind of maybe relate this to perhaps Satisfactory in a sense, but in Satisfactory you create conveyor belts and stuff like that to roll around and to transport all of your materials from factory to factory. In this you actually use robots, so which I will show you in a sec and we will get into in a sec. I just want to have a look at the stuff that we've got around here and try and figure out what the best place to start mining and stuff is. And I think here might be a really good spot to do it. Now, there is aggressive aliens on the planet as well. So, yeah, if you've ever seen, Soxy, if you've ever seen, and there's aggressive aliens, and I've probably explored a little too much, to be honest, by the looks of it. So hopefully we can get away from these aliens. So I would say if you've ever seen Satisfactory, and we did play a bit of Satisfactory on the channel as well, then it kind of reminds me of Satisfactory, I think. Okay, so I reckon probably up around here is probably a really good place to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select our command center. I'm going to move our command center and I'm actually going to deploy it as a base. Now, what happens is that everything works on a grid, or maybe we'll do it up there. Everything kind of works on a grid, so but basically like a power grid. G'day, Mad Deb. How you going, mate? Oh, thank you very much. 22 months. 22 months. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very much. Now, the other thing that I did have to, there we go. That'll do. Yes, we'll deploy there. The other thing that I do have to do is announce on the channel that we now have a thank you very much to Sox, and a thank you also to Cass. We now have a new emote for our members, and that is brain fart. Everybody was joking the other day about the other stream about me. Yep, that's it. The brain fart. About me brain farting all the time when I'm playing, because I have been lately. My mind has just been bizarre, and so we now have that. All right, so now we've got. How are you, Mad Dev? Anyway, so now we've got Now we've established our command center. The first thing that we want to do is we've got these scouts, and each of these scouts has slots on it. They've got small and empty internal sockets and external sockets. This one's got small sockets on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that over there to mine there, and I'm going to set this one that has a mining laser on it as well to mine that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. I'm not too bad. It's been a bit of a stressful time with my mum and stuff like that. I had to be away for a week, and which is where we've been, which is why I haven't been streaming. So yeah, but we now have a scout over here doing metal ore, and we've got a scout over here doing crystal chunks, and they're the two things that we are going to need mostly. Now this scout here should, if we connect it, oh, that scout there should actually go and pick up these chunks and take them over to here. But what we need to do is we need to throw a fabricator into the medium slot there. We need to start processing or unlimited at the moment metal bars, and that can be the first thing that we do. And now what you'll see is that scout will actually go and collect the metal bars off of there and send them over to the command center.
So having several dedicated production buildings is recommended. I would suggest building 1 or 2 more.
Yep, no worries. We know all of that. So the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to aim towards bringing ourselves or creating ourselves another couple of buildings with some production facilities and stuff on top of them. So, which we will do eventually. So if we have a look in our build menu, we have buildings, a small building, and we've also got a small storage block. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a small storage block in here, right near the ore, and then what will happen is that scout will go and collect the materials required to actually construct that and build it. I'm also going to throw another one over here, and it will build that. And this one here will just basically hopefully take ore. So if we request ore for there we go. And on this building here, if we do a request for crystal and crystal chunks, then they will store all of those. So any excess that we have, we will we'll do that. So we also have a basic defense turret sitting right here that we can actually put on top of a building as well. What I am going to start doing now is I'm going to start building some extra buildings. I'm going to build one out there, and I'm going to build one out here as well. And what I'm going to do with those is this one will be working with crystal stuff, and this one will be actually be producing we'll make it produce the ingots that we require as well, so which we can do. So yeah, hope you guys are awesome. Let me see, research wise, this is our research tree, and our research is in blocks and stuff, but at the moment we can't do any particular research because our research facility requires, or we require an uplink, basically to the mothership before we can actually do research. So, so what about you, Mad? How have you been? What have you been up to? So now what we're going to request is we're going to request a fabricator for there, just one, which will be perfect. And over here, we're going to request a fabricator as well, right there. And here we are going to do a, where are we? An assembler, which is right there. So we'll do that as well. So we should start making that stuff. Me too. I've been playing that, something shocking. I really miss it actually, and I had to really struggle tonight to not, if we do that and we do that, then that should store all of that stuff over there. There we go. Lovely. All right, cool. So what have we got in here? We're still making those. Let's pause on those. Let's pause on those and let's look at making ourselves manufacturing unit and some. Let's actually do 2 of those for now. There we go. And once that both of those are built, we'll set up an assembler as well. And that assembler will allow us to assemble stuff. Yeah, I can, but at the moment the scout's actually picking up enough ore as well. If you mean, can I drag them over to there? Then yes. So what have we got there? So we need that onto there. Lovely. What's it missing? It's missing metal plates, so we're going to have to start fabricating some metal plates, which is okay because we've got enough stuff there. Now with this unit here, what we're going to do with that is we're just going to create those infinitely. Here we are going to start creating, we'll create some metal plates for starters, and then we'll get a whole pile of metal plates done. And by doing that,
small mining units, you must fabricate an assembler.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. As you know, I play relatively slowly. Now, this is only the basic stuff. There's a whole pile of other resources and stuff like that all over the map. So it's a matter of eventually scouting out and finding all of those things that we can do. But for now, we need to start working our way towards building ourselves some robots and stuff, some extra robots. That's kind of what I kind of relate it to. I kind of relate it to Satisfactory, but without the conveyor belts, because you use bots to transfer everything. So what we'll eventually do is remove the mining turrets off of these scouts and use these scouts to scout areas and stuff like that, and to sort of do building and stuff, whereas we'll have some specific worker bots actually doing the mining and stuff. So we've got 18 of those plates, so we can stop that now. We should have enough to build one of those fabricators, which it will build now. We do definitely have enough. So what should happen is once we've got that fabricator, we can throw that fabricator into a medium slot there. And then what that fabricator, so now we'll just get this making some more steel plates infinitely again. And then what this fabricator can do is allow us to do an uplink, which is really, really important. It'll allow us to do miners, and it'll allow us to do small bots. So I think the first thing that we are going to do is probably start making some circuit boards in here. After we've made a few more of these metal plates, we'll make some circuit boards, because it requires circuit boards for that. And then we'll here we go. Actually, we should be able to actually throw that on, and we should be able to make some circuit boards in there as well. The other thing is that the planet is the planet. I don't know where I got that from. Don't know where I got that from. Who knows? The planet can has hostile bugs on it. Once they sort of discover you and discover your base and stuff, they will actually attack you. So it's worth sort of noting. Now, do we have... Cancel that order, because we don't need that order anymore. But what we do need to order is some bots. So as soon as we've got enough stuff in storage, we've got 4 circuit boards in storage now. We're running out of metal to do metal plates, but the robot's trying to keep up. It's trying to keep up. So yeah, that's exactly right, and that's the reason why it's on there, Mad Deb. So again, a really big thank you to Sergeant Socks and to Cass for doing that, because that is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Soxy. All right, so we've got enough of those. So what we can do now is what we should be able to do now. We can actually probably keep producing those, but what we want to do here now is we want to produce 2 of those. So if we do 2 more worker bots, then what we should do is we should be able to get some more mining done, because the big thing that we're going to be up against is, so let's do maybe another 2 of those. The big thing that we're going to be up against is our probably our metal ore, which is more important at the moment than our crystal chunks. So the other thing that we want to do here is, let's cancel that bot, and we want to make 2 of those. So let's go 1, 2 of those. We'll get that happening. So it should produce those for us, which will be awesome. You can keep storing that stuff in there. Thank you. Like so. And once those 2 bots are done, let's keep making metal plates there. And we need ourselves another small fabricator, which is going to be right there. We have these mining things, so we can throw these mining units on there, and then we can get these guys to go out and start actually mining this stuff as well. They can go out and mine those chunks. Cass, thank you so much, Cass. I appreciate it. I appreciate what you and Socks did. I really do. What do I appreciate? Brain fart. Many, many, many of those. All right, so we've got everything happening there. That's starting to fill up. Do we have a... we're waiting on... What are we waiting on? We're missing some materials. We're missing iron ore, so... which we're getting in there as we go. So what I might do is I might... I might just pause those for a sec so that we can get this built. It's so awesome. It is so awesome. So we get that built, and hopefully then there we go. We've got that built. So we're going to throw that over to there. Our scout bot will take us over there, and what we're going to do here is we're going to start producing. Well, there's not much to produce at the moment, is there? So what I might do is I might actually build myself another building right there, right next to there. Bot will get out there and grab some of that stuff. And I'll actually drag this fabricator from there across to here. And we'll throw that on there, and we'll continue making metal plates out of that. It's yeah, it is. It's such a genius. Yeah, well, I know. I had to love that. I had to love that. Putting my face on it. It's so cool. All right, so they can produce metal plates full time. So that'll be good. And the next thing that we're going to produce or fabricate here is an uplink. There we go. And we also have a I don't know what we're going to use this for. Probably circuit boards, I would say. At some point, if we can. No, that needs a fabricator. So if we create an uplink, we're looking for circuit boards, which we have enough of. So that should be okay. And there's our uplink. Now, if we put our uplink on the command center, what we're going to need to do, I think the uplink takes a medium slot. So I'm going to take that fabricator. Might actually
established a connection to the surface, and I have already begun synchronizing our databases. With this, we are now able to research new technology from the tech tree interface. This will help us replace the missing data from the damaged data center.
Now, I'm pretty sure that's a medium slot, and we can't do that on there. But what we can do now is we can go into the tech tree here. Now, the tech tree is basically, you remember most things from early access. Yeah, the very first part of it you kind of remember, don't you? But as you get further into it, Cass, it's pretty awesome. So basically we've got blight research, alien technology, basic human intel, and virus research in here. First thing that we want to do is probably research basic structures, which is going to cost us 30 plates to do. And that'll actually unlock larger buildings with medium slots on them, so we can create another manufacturing facility, which is going to be good. While we're waiting on that, we can now, on that research, we can now probably build ourselves another 2 bots, I reckon. Maybe 3 bots. So we might start with that. We have enough resources for that. So, are you enjoying it, Cass? Are you enjoying Baldur's Gate? It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So as you can see, as we produce these metal plates, it will slowly increase our basic structures research until that's complete. So we're going to sit and do that. Now, everything looks like it's going all right. What I want to do is when these bots are built, I actually want to replace these scouts with the bots. So there we go. There's one bot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this mining bot here, and I'm going to take that small turret and I'm going to throw that on there. So that's a scout. And then we're going to just do a worker bot who's going to come over here and start working on this. Now that was... Oh, you dick. It wasn't. Where's my scout? There's my scout there. I put it on the wrong one. So let's throw it on there. What you also need to do is... let's throw that in there. We'll throw that in there. We'll throw that in there, and we'll throw that in there. The other thing that I neglected to mention was you need to make sure that these are connected to your network and linked to your network. To do that, to your logistics network. So as you can see there, I linked it, and now it is doing what it's supposed to be doing. This bot here, I haven't linked to the network, and this bot here, I haven't linked to the network. So now that they're linked to the network, they will go and drop off gear and stuff as well. All right. So that helps. You are going to absolutely and utterly chunk that one. You come over to here. With that scout, we're going to throw that onto that worker. And we're going to throw that worker, we're going to connect him to the network, and we're going to have him out there mining chunks. You get rid of those chunks that you've got there, if there's enough room.
For mothership repairs, we need higher level material production. Advanced materials are the next level of development, which can be produced in the assembler.
Yep, no worries, we know that. So let's go into our assembly unit here, and what we want to do now is... actually, we won't do that yet. What we will do is we'll start some new research, which I think will be basic robotics for starters. Basic power is already a good thing, but I think our power is okay at the moment. So let's start that. Our power at the moment is, we've got plenty sitting up there, so that will be perfectly fine. We do want to build some medium buildings. So I'm going to build a medium building down here, and I'm also going to build one here as well, so that we can start sort of more production linked to those, which should be okay. The other thing that I do want to do is I want to do probably a medium building out here as well. So once they start getting resources to those, and we probably also want another mining laser. Where are we? Mining right there. We've got a deconstructor there. We don't want a fabricator. We want one of those. So let's produce one of those. Once I finish with this one on the stream, which will play for about an hour, then we are going to head into some Sengoku Dynasty after that. So hopefully we're getting everything that we need to build these buildings. We need more boards. We need more boards. So what we're going to have to do is cancel that. And we're going to have to create maybe 20 of those. So we can start doing that, which should be okay. We're going to put a turret up on this one here, as well as probably a production facility of some sort. Need to go back into our research, and our basic robotics are going to cost us crystal chunks and also reinforced plates. I think we might start the research on basic power first, because that's only going to cost us crystal chunks. So we've got some of these being built, being created. They're getting the crystals that they need, which is good. So eventually, as you evolve through the technology tree and as you evolve through and expand your production and stuff, you start making more and more advanced materials until you can make the materials and the components that you need to get your mothership running again. So which is pretty cool. So we should start getting some motherboards. They're already being delivered to here, and we need reinforced plate, which we're probably going to have to do on our fabricator here. Do these guys have everything that they need? They do. I kind of wanted to just throw a little bit more kind of just wanted to throw a little bit more, like a few more circuit boards in here, because we are going to need them at some point. So it's a very good looking game though. And I do like the whole, like when we played Satisfactory on the channel and we were streaming it quite a lot, it was super fun, the logistics and all that type of stuff. Our basic power has been done, so small component charges by itself, small lights, we've got small power field which expands your power grid, I'll show you that in a sec, and a portable power field. So basically if we click on power, you can see the extent of our power network here. So those small power extenders, if I put one over here, it'll expand this area over here to include power over there, and we need power for everything that we've done. But obviously at the moment we've got 500 that we're generating, and our total loads minus maybe 200 on average. So everything's really efficient there. There we go, lovely. And what we want to do is produce 40 of those plates. So now that we've got 9 of those, I'm going to cancel that. And I'm going to start producing reinforced plates, and we want maybe 50 of them. Let's start with 50 of them, and we'll get the required materials to do that. And the required materials for that is 2 iron bars and 1 metal plate. So to make a reinforced plate. So I might actually just connect him to the network. He may do some running around, perhaps, as well, which, as you can see, he is doing there. He's doing some run around, but these guys are slower. I think we're kind of running on a little bit of a we're probably running on a little bit of a deficit in regards to the amount of ore that we're bringing in. So go and unload that. Can you unload that? No, you can't. All right, so metal plates coming out to these areas now, which is going to be good. We do need to set up defenses just in case the... I'm not sure when the bugs are going to attack us. We did see some at the start, but we'll see how we go. It is taking this a while to produce these plates, isn't it? Maximum stack 20. But yeah, I think it's metal bars that are causing the biggest concern. So what I might do for now is I might set that up to create some more metal bars infinitely. I know it's over the other side, but hopefully our bots will sort of keep taking resources over there, because we will change the production on that at some point in time and probably even put a turret on there perhaps. We'll see how we go. What do we got up here? We've got a bug hive. See, there's a bug hive up there, and there's silica sand up here, which we're going to need at some point soon. There's a bug hole there as well, so we're going to eventually have to get rid of those because they're going to attack us from there, which is something that we need to be very, very careful of. But yeah, it's one of those games that's just I don't know, it's just enjoyable. It's one of those games where you can sit down, you can start building stuff up, unlocking your resources and stuff like that, and just overall having an awesome time. Brown foundation that gives 20% speed boost, which is probably a good thing to start building at some point in time, I reckon. And a wall as well, which will help protect our buildings. So got that stuff happening at the moment. Research, I think the next thing that we are doing, well, we're supposed to be researching that. Is that finished? Yeah, it is. We've got power transference, which expanding the power grid and improving the range of power options. But basic signals allows for the production of components for detection and signal transfer. So what does that unlock? That unlocks a signal reader, short range detection of resources, and show text instead of the vehicle. I don't know what that is. A signpost. There you go. Signpost. So we really need to start working on setting up this, but this requires reinforced plates. So what I want to do is I really need this stuff to get here. What are these guys doing over here? Oh, they're doing metal all over here, metal ore over here as well. That's interesting, because I didn't send them over there to do that. We should be getting pretty close. 8 of 20, 8 of 20. They're kind of spreading it around, aren't they? 8 of 20. Because I really need to get another manufacturing facility going up and running. Now, the one thing that I haven't figured, let's do this one as a high priority construction site, is speeding up the game. You've got pause, reset camera, menu. Eagles, how you going, buddy? Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again, mate. Hope you're well. Alright, so everything going there. The 1, 2, and 3 keys don't speed anything up, so yeah, I still haven't and the spacebar pauses. Looks like you can change the simulation tick somehow. That's okay. I'll figure it out at some point in time. What are you up to, Eagles? Okay. So I think this was going to be a higher priority. So this is nearly built, which is going to be a good thing. Then we'll get the rest of them built as well. That requires 11, that requires 10, and that needs only 2 more of those plates, which should be okay. Now I'm pretty sure that building is linked. Yes, it is linked to the network, which is good. I think the buildings automatically come linked to the network.
We have a range of structures now with which to expand our base. We will need to research basic robotics to produce more advanced materials needed for mothership repairs and more efficient units to manage our base.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm just going to let it finish making these. We need another 9 there and we need another 9 there. So what I might actually do is I may pause this. I may pause this for a sec and I might build myself another assembler. Just one. We'll throw that on top there. Oh, did you really? Nice. Very, very nice. Well done. Well done, Eagles. Everything been keeping you pretty busy? Okay, so that's what we really do want to do technology-wise now. Let's see, we've got another fabricator, which we're going to throw onto there. So we'll throw that onto there, which is good. And we will also grab that one and throw that small fabricator on there as well. And in here on our medium fabricator, we are going to make those continually, infinitely. And on the small one, we are going to make some more metal bars as well. So that'll start setting that up and getting that working. In here, we are going to probably, I think for now, we'll continue making these metal bars as well. I reckon might be a good thing. We'll infinitely make those. So, been keeping busy. Still have 7 more days of CDL school. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. So what are you gonna attempt to do? What's your plan? Over here, actually, we do still have another small fabricator over there, which we can throw into there as well. And here we can keep pumping out. Maybe we could start pumping out some foundation plates. Might be an idea. They'll be using metal plates and iron bars. I think, what do they take? No, they just take iron bars. Maybe we can start building some of those infinitely, and we'll see how we go. Flatbed steel hauling. Fuel tanker job. Fuel tanker would be pretty cool. Steel hauling, yeah. I'm at the point now where I have to, I'll just toggle that power grid off. I'm at the point now where I have to start considering what's going to happen. So we're going to throw a small turret on top of there. And on here, we are going to need to build ourselves another assembler. So we'll quickly put another assembler together. Now that turret, well, that small turret will actually sort of defend us a little bit from bugs if we do get some bugs coming through, which we're eventually going to get. So once this is done, what are you missing? Missing metal plates? Of course you are. Of course you are. Is work like that easy to get, Eagles? Do 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 do. I might just get him to drop that stuff off there. Thank you very much. Get him to mine some more. These guys are still going. They're pumping all of the iron in that we need. Don't know why they're not putting their excess iron in the storage block, but they're not. Oh, is there? Okay, cool. I'm coming over. I'm coming over then, Eagles. Do 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 do. Okie dokie. Getting there, getting there, getting there. Okay, how you going? You've already created it. That's going to go on to there, and you're going to continue to create these plates so that we can infinitely, so that we can start working on that. You are going to create circuit boards infinitely, which would be good. Good morning, Kane. How you doing, mate? Do we actually have, do we have 100 and, wow, we do have 105 of those. So what we're going to need to do now is I'm going to start throwing some of this stuff through here. We'll throw those in there. We'll throw some down here as well at some point. And then that's going to speed up our production and stuff like that as well. Or speed up our movement. So we'll throw those in there too. You, sir, can control and right mouse button or drag. You can control and right mouse button. Does not work. There we go. Link you to that. Beautiful. You link you to that. You link you to that. And you will link to there as well. Beautiful, beautiful. That's not going to get used very often, is it? Since when do I brain fart? So we've got a little bit of a nice production here happening, which is really, really cool. There it goes. Don't you get yourself banned for using too many emotes at once? Because Nightbot can be a little bit crazy like that. All right, so what we might do now is we're making those infinitely, but we're making them infinitely here as well. Over in this building, we can start doing even more production there, which is going to be really, really good. Let's see. Just, we probably need to really start this basic robotics research now and get that happening, I think, before we do anything else, so. While we're letting that all happen, we will continue to throw these in as well while we're at it, because we've got enough of them, so we'll throw those in there. I don't know whether I can actually shift and do that like that. Yeah, I can. And we'll throw one through there as well. Throw some through there. And we might actually even throw some through here as well. I think. It's not like we're not producing enough of them, so that should be okay. Leak's finally fixed. Nice, nice, nice. Paint and then get the carpet installed. No, well, it's always worth going. Yeah, it's worth going to the naughty corner. It is always. Ah, do I? I must have done it. Hang on a sec. Thanks, Kane. There be a goat scream for you. Thank you very much, buddy. All right, let's see. So yeah, we're just sort of starting to build up our base now and our production facilities. So hopefully we continue to get enough materials for that. Fingers crossed. It's metal plates that are a big problem. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually change. See, we're still producing metal plates there. I'm going to cancel this production now. I'm going to move that onto... No, I won't move that onto here. What are we going to do? How are we going to do it? Build another couple of buildings, I reckon. I just need that for the robotics research, which most of it's going towards the robotics research, so... That emote is thank you to Sergeant Socks, and also, of course, to Cass as well. So, I don't think I need Nightbot running. I stopped Nightbot because I think Stream Elements is working well enough. And Nightbot, I tried to run that competition on Nightbot and it just didn't work. So, last Saturday night when we gave away a key to Lawnmower Simulator. Yeah, all right. So what we're doing now is we're mainly running out of metal plates. So for an infinite amount of those. So we may need to create ourselves another fabricator, another assembler. So let's assemble. No, actually, yeah, let's create one of those. And there it is. Right on time. Right on time, Stream Elements. I love the lighting on this, and yeah, everything looks really, really, really good. So we'll probably eventually stream this again at some point in time, which would be pretty cool. How we go on with that? You are missing metal plates, of course. Metal plates are the big problem, I think. All right, cool. So that unlocks Energized Plate, which is a machine press frame built for heavy-duty applications. It unlocks Building 2x1, which actually gives us 2 medium slots and 4 internal slots. Building 1x1, which gives us a medium and a 1 medium and 2 internals, a dashbot, and also a robotics assembler. So we're going to end up making one of those as well. Right, beautiful. So now we can now we should be able to throw that over to there. Grab that one, and actually we won't grab that one. And in here, we'll start producing more of these metal plates there. I know it's a fair way away. In here, we will actually produce ourselves a robotics assembler. Let's build one of those. We're also going to need some crystal power at some point and some small turrets. So we'll do that as well. Before we get attacked by these bugs. All right, everything's going really, really well. They're going to just continually produce that, which is going to be good. We're getting those produced there as well. We now need another building that will allow us to, maybe this building here will allow us to produce those. Or should we be producing, well, we will produce silicon at some point in time. So we need a couple more buildings. We need a... Are we better off doing those, or are we better off doing... It's got small slots. That's got small slots. That's got medium and no small slots. So we might be better off building another one of those there. Also build ourselves a storage right next to it as well. Cool. Now, I also do want to know whether or not so we're going to need something with, oh yeah, there we go. So we did need something with a medium slot as well. So let's grab one of those and throw that in there as well. We'll get those all built up. Then we're going to have to start going out and we're going to collect the scattered resources, because I think that's going to give us silicon. We can't go up here at the moment to grab this silica sand, but there's some down there as well, and there's a few bits and pieces that we'll go and gather as well. So we can do that easily enough. I think you can just, I don't think you need a mining thing. I think you can actually just pick those up. I'm not sure, but I think you can. Over here, we are going to need to throw that robotics assembler onto there, like so. And then in there, we should be able to make ourselves a dashbot. Initial low-tech bots, mount a small component and have single, so you can make a power bot. So let's create maybe 2 of those. We're going to need to start creating energized plate as well. So that's going to be a thing, isn't it? Let's see. That there. What we can do there is we can request silica sand. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful. This building here, we're going to need another medium manufacturer, an assembler as well, which means we're going to need another medium assembler building, which we'll throw right there. I'll probably be playing for 4 or 5 hours, I think, Cass. I'm going to play this, and in probably another 5 minutes, we're going to finish up playing this, and then we're going to go into Sengoku Dynasty. So, although I do still want to keep playing this for a while. So we may play this for just a little bit longer and then go into Sengoku Dynasty. Is the plan? All right, so we're going to definitely need some more, just some more normal bots as well, because yeah, we're definitely going to need some more normal bots as well, because to get out and do some more mining. So we may even create another mining turret and get him out there, because it seems metal ore is the biggest thing that we're in trouble with. So you must observe on plateau as mass life signs have been observed, and it appears they only use silica to construct their hives. It's highly recommended to bring portable turret with you for defense, which I do need to build, which I definitely do need to build a couple of portable turrets, but we're waiting for this stuff to happen first. And these are missing plates. That's missing one of those, and he is missing, I guess, plates as well. Plates seem to be a really big thing, so bum 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 bum. We're going to go into Sengoku Dynasty and do some exploration and stuff like that as well. What are we going to research now? We've done basic robotics. We could do... What are behaviors? Behaviors allow increased and finer control of units for automation. Missing required tech. Oh, basic signals, that's why. So we're probably going to have to... What's this power transference? Transmission for expanding the power grid and improving range of power options. It's probably something worth doing as well, isn't it? So we might actually start research on that as well. And we haven't even scratched the surface of the research there. Have you? Yes, you have. So let's throw that on there. Needs to go across to there. And on here, I'm hoping that we can build... We can't. We need more advanced manufacturing by the looks of it. Let's build 3 of those. So is it on here that we can actually build those metal plates? Yeah, energized plates. So let's start producing energized plates on there. This building has 1 small slot, so we actually need a medium slot for that. So we're going to have to throw a building down that has 2 medium slots, I think. We'll throw that in there. We'll throw that in there. So, oh man, there's so much stuff going on, isn't there? So that needs 9 of those plates, which there should be hopefully plenty. Hopefully plenty. Fingers crossed. I think I am going to have to seriously concentrate on... so we can grab one of those turrets and we can throw it on top of that scout. That scout will have a turret on it which will allow it to defend itself. So let's delink that and bring it over here. Where are you? There, over here. Let's see if we can actually pick that stuff up. I'm pretty sure we can actually pick it up, which is good. There we go. We've got some bugs coming in now. So we'll bring them in a little bit. There we go. And we should be able to take those out. Beautiful. We got a little bit close there, so to the bug hives now. We've got some bugs coming in to attack us. Let's go and grab some of that. Let's head back over here. Grab that. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Grab that as well. And then we will... What are you doing there, buddy? Throw those into that storage there. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Cool. All right, so in regards to recharging the robots, not sure at this point in time. Okay, that building is ready to go. Now, how are we going to deal with this? How are we going to deal with this? What are we short of here? Short of metal. So we're probably going to need another couple of robots really, really quickly. Can you produce a couple of just normal robots for me? Yeah, you can. Another 3 of those, maybe. Another 4, I reckon. What's our power grid like? It's pretty good, actually. Cool. There you go, watch a movie in bed. Nice, you're too old to stay up late anymore. Wait until you really get old, Cass. Thank you so much for the emote. I appreciate it very much, and have a nice sleep. Enjoy your movie. And yeah, it's always good to see you as well. Always good. Right, so we've got that. That's all working fine there. We should be starting to produce plates there. Oh no, that's actually a problem. That's actually a problem. We may actually have to transfer that across to there because there's not enough storage in there. So we need to produce those infinitely. There we go. That's a little bit better. There's more storage in there now. We've got lasers. We do have bugs coming in by the looks of it. That bot there, if we disconnect him from the network and bring him over to here, we're going to need him to start sort of defending, I think. We're going to need to bring some more defense in as well.
Investigate ruined structures across the world for data to help advance your technology. You may need to repair them before you can gain access. Exploring them could provide valuable information and resources.
Ooh, I don't know what's going on over here, but that looks a little bit ominous, doesn't it? Let's go and explore over here while all of that's happening. We'll hopefully get those extra robots up and running soon. But we'll keep running around here and having an explore. Probably should have maybe 2 or 3 of these little things. There's another bug thing over there. Okay. Let's go back here and bring him back into there. All right, so we've got bots now. Beautiful. So what we can do now is, well, we're waiting for one more worker bot. We can cancel that for now and do 3 of those, I reckon. Don't know what this is. Don't know what's going on here. It's like there's some acid or something being splashed in there somehow. So we may end up having to do some defense through here as well. Oh, yeah. See, this is the problem, isn't it? This is actually quite a problem. Because we kind of don't have the storage. We kind of don't have the storage available to be able to make those. What's our power like? Yep. I'm going to need to power up and stuff as well soon. It's not going to be able to produce them, is it? No, it's not going to be able to produce them because it only needs one resource. Let's cancel those and let's do 3 of those there. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. And these guys here, they only have 4 storage slots as well, so you really do need to manage them, don't you? Because just by doing what we've done there, that has... So we might need to be a little bit more smart about this, I think. That one there's kind of run out of slots as well. So what we may have to do is figure that out. How are you going? What do you need? You need you need to get some crystal over there. Thank you very much. Throw that in there. What else do you need for producing those? Some more iron. So we need to... so if you request iron... There we go. Hopefully we'll be able to prioritize that as well. So yeah, definitely silica sand there. Can we use this scout to gather that silica sand? Don't think so. We're gonna need something else, I reckon, for that. Alright, cool. Need to get these bots up and running. There we go. Thank you. And there as well. And there as well. Link you to the network and have you mining that. We'll grab you. You can go and mine that and link to the network as well. And you, sir, can go and mine that and link to the network. Should produce more there then, which should be okay. Then we're going to, I'm thinking that's requiring metal plates. So I'm thinking we're going to need to add some more metal production as well. This one here is producing just those. And we've got two buildings here, one doing metal plates, one doing advanced metal plates. So I think we need some more. I think we need some more production in regards to. I think we might throw one of these in. Can we rotate that? Yes, we can. So I'm going to throw another building in there, and then we'll start getting some stuff done on that as well. You can do just components. That needs to go back into there. So we'll get rid of that. You can build another one of those, if you may. You can build another one of those, if you may. We're going to need to start really upping our defenses soon. We've got plenty of metal coming in. We just don't have enough steel bar fabrication, I think, is where we're sort of slowing up on. So now that that's ready to go, that is building one of those. As soon as that's ready to go, you've already built one of those. Throw that onto there. Thank you. And build us another one of those. Thank you. Now we're starting to hit a power deficit, so we're going to need to start introducing more power into the system. What are you going to need? You're waiting on more metal plates, more metal. Let's transfer that across to there. Thanks. No items available to transfer yet. All right. There is, however, some iron ore there. Definitely getting plenty of crystals over here on that worker, so I do wonder how we actually, I want to know what that is. How we actually, how we actually regenerate the scout's health. There's gotta be a reason. There's gotta be a reason. Getting there though. Getting there. Alright, so that is done. Sweet. Let's throw that on there. Oh, we can't throw it on there. Damn it. You built the wrong one, Simmy. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. But at least we're getting enough iron ore coming in now anyway. But for those of you on YouTube who are watching this first look, I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you want to see some more of it, definitely make a comment and or like leave a comment below and definitely hit like. Thank you so much for watching, everybody on YouTube. We'll see you later. Okay. Oh, that acid splash. I want to know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of, you can kind of faintly see. Something's happened there. I wonder what it is. What are we doing? Reinforced plate. So we are producing those, which is good. Oh, that can go on there. Oh, cool, cool. So you can put a small and a medium slot. What we want to produce here is more of those infinitely, which will be really, really good. Perfect. Might actually cancel production of that, I reckon. Can we cancel production of that? Don't think we can. It's nearly done anyway. It's nearly done anyway. You're making those, you're making those, you're making those, you're making those. So we've got two of those being is producing, and we've got 3 of those at the moment. Cool. Cool. So what do you think, chat? What do you think of this game? It's relatively interesting. There's a lot of scope, and we've only just merely tickled the surface of it at this point in time. So it's going to be interesting to see as you move further in. It's going to be it'll be a pretty cool game. Yeah, and as I said, we still haven't even scratched the surface, have we? So we've got a building there that we can put another small manufacturing thing on to make silicon. Good morning, Christina. How you going? Back in the day, Kane. You're sounding old now. How are you, Christina? It's good to see you. You finally got out of bed, hey? Finally got out of bed. I've already had a couple of tonight. All right. Everything's looking good there. Why is this not? Because we're waiting for those. It is, isn't it? And then you'll notice we've got the emote without the that members can use without the text in it. So that's pretty cool. You, buddy, mind that. Thank you. You come and mind that. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. So now we're producing more of those, which should be okay. Everybody wants iron. Everybody wants iron. See, that's there. I reckon one of the bugs shot that at us. We could probably come up here at some point and destroy this bug hive and these bug holes, couldn't we? I don't know how that's going to go. And there's a massive thing of silica there and there and there, which is probably going to be pretty cool. Because we're going to need to get into silica production. So... All right. There we go. All looking good. All looking good for now. For now. So it's nearly break time. Once I go and have my break, when I come back, well, then we're going to play, then we're going to do some Sengoku Dynasty and play some of that. Yeah, you see, that's still waiting for those, so, oh, damn it. Really kind of needs to be a priority, doesn't it? We're still not producing enough of those. We're not producing stuff quick enough. By the looks of it, especially to be able to make dash bots. Dash bots. Dash bots. I think medium and a small slot are probably okay on there. I think. Probably going to need some more mining bots to do metal ore, because that's where we're finding the big issues. What I might be able to do is take him and bring him over here and have him start mining some of this as well, and unlink him from that. Throw that stuff in there because that's going to need it. There we go. And now go and start mining that, because we do have a stock of crystal there. And we're probably better off having him out doing some bloody mining of iron ore so that we can keep that production happening. So we've got defense on this side, we've got defense on this side, which is good. Can he go over and can he recharge or anything like that over there? I don't know. I'm not sure. So it definitely seems that metal is the one that's causing the problems. How much do these cost to build? Anomaly detected. Oh, Oh, yeah, over here, that's an anomaly. So can we investigate it? How do we investigate an anomaly? Let's head out here.
You require a power source to operate efficiently. You can equip one after you've researched it or build components that supply and transmit power.
I know, I'm trying, mate. Can we research this anomaly? A curious bot. What's a curious bot? Don't know. He's disappeared. I want to know what the curious bot is. It's a curious bot. That's what it is. A curious bot. You hang out over there. He was off the grid for a little bit. Got more production coming in. Dun, 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 dun. That's right, we were going to produce some silica stuff, weren't we? But we can't do that until we get this little beast. Or is it an assembler that does the... Can you prioritize this? I don't know whether you can prioritize it or not. Might as well have this guy running around doing bits and pieces as well. Even though he's just sitting there with a turret on his head. Turrets! Turrets, because we need to store 40 silicon. And at the moment we've only got silica sand. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. But yeah, it's definitely it's definitely those that are causing a problem. Definitely those that are causing a problem. What does that produce? See, because there's only 2 slots in there, that makes that quite a problem. Because if you need more than one thing, we need more, yeah, so I can't produce any of those either. Let's get rid of that and let's produce maybe 4 of those. Maybe 4. Captain of Industry? Yes, we played Captain of Industry for a little bit on the channel. It was a big flop. It was a big flop. Nobody seemed to like it. Nobody seemed to like it. But it looks like once we've got... once we can do those dash bots, then that'll be pretty cool. But at the moment, it's just... What are you doing, buddy? You are working on that. Cool. So everything is so slow, and our bottleneck is iron bars. That's our bottleneck. So, but anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and have a break, and when we come back, we're going to be doing some more Sengoku Dynasty. which I'm going to be recording for YouTube, by the way. So if I start rambling on about YouTube and talking to YouTubers, then that's the reason why. It's not because I'm going mad.